one, lift. Perfect. We are here with Uncle Jessy. What's good? It's your boy Chevy. We are back with another video, bro. Today is an exciting day because we're going to help out my homeboy, and you might know him. He is the 3D printing guru. This is Uncle Jessy. So we're going to help out my boy, Uncle Jessy. We're going to work on his car. They got a new vehicle. We're going to try and take the roof rack off for him today. So let's slide over there. I brought some tools. Got a little rack. Let me show you guys. I got some tools in the bag. I got this little stepping stool because this vehicle, it sits up pretty high, and your boy isn't the tallest, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the shortest, but I ain't the tallest, you know what I mean? So we're gonna need some assistance to get up top to make sure we can get that thing off properly. Let's slide over there because we're gonna meet up in about 9 minutes. Let's roll out. Ooh, we have now popped up at the spot, bro. We about to go down. I can't wait to see this new whip. I know it looks good. Oh, and I seen it around the corner. It is white. All right, as you see, the car is parked up. Let's go ahead and swing in here. Let's see what's popping. Ooh. GX550, that thing is looking sharp. I'm gonna be working on getting this roof rack off of here because they're not a fan. They're not a fan, so let's go ahead and see if we can remove that. All right, guys, as you guys can see, we are here with Uncle Jessy.
What's going on?
You already know what it is. We about to be working. We about to be working on the Lexus GX550 today. We're excited. Let's get this roof rack off of here.
I'm excited about this. This is a big request from my wife to get this roof rack off the brand new car.
Let's go ahead and make her happy. Let's do this. All right, so just to start off,
First of all, I have no idea what I'm doing, which is why Chevy's here to help me with it.
yeah, we're gonna see if we can figure this thing out. There's not a lot of information out there on actually removing these. You know, I tried to look up some videos out there to see what was out there. There's not a lot. There's a couple, but we're gonna see if we can go ahead and get a video for you guys so it can make this process a little easier for you. So starting off first, we have these plastic covers that we're gonna remove here, right? There's one in the rear and there's one up front here, right? What we're gonna do is actually get a screwdriver inside of this piece and remove it. All right, so what I ended up doing was actually grabbing a little interior plastic pry tool, put it in between, and applying some pressure inside of here, sort of break it free. That side wants to behave. There we go.
There you go.
Perfect. And it just slides right out of there. So right down here, there's a Torx bit in there. We're gonna take that out, and then once we take that out in all four corners, this should lift right off of here. Awesome. So now all I really have in here is just a T30 that'll sit inside of there, loosen it up a little bit with the ratchet, and then now we're just gonna try to hand twist the rest of this out. All right, so change of plans. What we're gonna do is swing back to the crib. I got more tools there, so we're gonna go to the crib, use up my more tools so we can get this thing off. It should be easy once we get to the house though, because I know what I need to use when we get there. All right, stick with me. We're gonna catch you back at the crib. Once again, as I told you guys, we're now at the crib now. We got the car up here. What I do recommend is if you're doing this, have yourself a Torx set Allen key that's L-shaped because that's gonna make it so much easier. What we're actually doing is we're using a T40 right here, Torx bit, taking a wrench on it, going real old school with it, and counterclockwise twisting it off of there. So pretty much this piece is sitting inside of here, just like that, coming in here and just twisting it. Once we get all four of these off, this piece should just lift right off of here. And once we loosen it up enough, take it right off. That bolts out. There's the plate that sits underneath it. And if you can look, for example, this side will actually lift up just a bit for you. So once we do all four, we should be able to get this thing off of here.
He's doing all the hard work. He's doing. I'm acting like I'm doing anything. I'm just holding the camera.
Hey man, this is what it's all about, you know what I mean? Helping out others. That's the second bolt down. So that's off already.
That is significantly easier than what we were trying previously.
So now perfect.
Oh
we got
man,
those
that's lifting right off.
Yeah.
They're really latched on.
The front ones are so much tougher than the rears. To like pop this cap off.
One to pop off. There you go.
Perfect. Holy smokes. So on the back side, they got these little metal plates that sit underneath your screw here, but on the front, no metal plate. Might have something to do with leveling. Torx bit on there again. Got the wrench on top of there. And just slowly crank this thing off of here. and it's hot. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
It's very hot. We picked a horrible day to do that.
All right, gang, so we've gotten all of the bolts loosened out of there. We want to mention one thing here, right? They have covers, and they include them for you when you take this off. So right there in the back, the covers are there for you. These are going to go in the spots where the roof rack was sitting on the car.
They are a little scuffed up, I will say.
Sheesh. Straight out of the factory.
All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, and they look like they're just clipped on, like there's no hardware, it's just snap it on.
Awesome. So
I can do this part.
first we're gonna remove the roof rack, take it off the car. We're gonna put it inside of the trunk. We'll see if it fits, but I'm sure it will. It doesn't look crazy big. And this is a luxury line, if I have not mentioned that, right? So yes. I know there's two different models. There's an overtrail design, which I think actually sits up a bit higher. And then you got the luxury line here, where it sits a little bit more lower, streamlined version. Perfect. You wanna just lift off and take it that way?
Yep, we'll just carry it to the back.
Awesome. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, lift. Perfect.
Hopefully I'm recording.
So you guys can see the roof rack is fully off of here. These are the spots where we were pretty much connected inside of, so it's 4 spots in total, 1 in each corner. Once you remove those, lift the whole thing off.
Those can come off as well, right?
Yeah, these legs can come off if you want to. There's 2 bolts on each side. They're 13 millimeters if you want to remove those. So if you want to replace.
We're just gonna store them in the back of the trunk.
I do know there's some aftermarket models out there where people want to keep these legs and put that aftermarket model there instead. But in this case, we want to remove the whole thing. Yep, upside down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now that we got this into the back of here, we're going to put those caps on up top so that way we can finish off this job and we could be complete.
There's front and back ones. They're not the same size.
Okay.
It's good to know. But those just snap right into place. The rear are the short ones and the front ones are the longer ones here. Slight difference.
Job all completed, as you guys can see. Those caps are in there. I think it looks really good. It looks really sharp even without the rack on there.
I prefer it without the rack, as I think my wife does as well, but with the rack looks just as good. That was like a low profile rack that came direct from the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good. We'll use it if we go on road trips or something like that, but for just driving around, it should hopefully reduce some of the noise when we're going on the highways and freeways.
Yeah, most definitely that wind noise.
Yeah.
that buffeting that it does. Maybe I should get one of these. These things are sharp, man. These are nice.
It's a truck SUV, right?
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Nice full-on frame.
Yeah, that's I'm even enjoying it. This thing's a blast to drive. It's got what's cool to me is some of the tech on there. It's got the heads-up display when you're driving, so you can see stop signs, traffic information right on the windshield of the car, which is just crazy to me. I've never driven a car that has that, so it's a lot of fun just to check that out and see that in action.
Oh, that's sick. This is your boy Chevy. We signing out with another video. We got Uncle Jessy in the building. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below, and check out his channel, man. He does a lot of cool 3D printing stuff.
No. If you haven't already, subscribe to this guy's channel.
I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.
Okay. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough. I know. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough.